Terrence Howard recently revealed that he turned down the opportunity to portray legendary singer Marvin Gaye in a biopic directed by Lee Daniels, after learning about rumors regarding Gaye's sexuality. Howard, 56, shared this decision on the latest episode of Bill Maher's Club Random podcast, sparking a discussion about the actor's career choices and the complexities of portraying historical figures in film. The conversation began when Howard admitted that one of the biggest regrets of his career was not accepting the role of Smokey Robinson in a biographical film about the Motown legend. Although Robinson, 85, personally asked Howard to portray him, Howard was already engaged in talks with Daniels about playing Gaye in the upcoming project. Maher, 69, immediately countered that Gaye's life story would have been far more compelling on screen, and that Howard would have been an ideal choice for the role, noting that it was a narrative that needed to be told. However, Howard's interest in the role of Marvin Gaye began to wane after a revealing conversation with famed music producer Quincy Jones. Howard explained that while visiting Jones's home, he had asked the producer about rumors he had heard regarding Gaye's sexuality. Jones, who passed away in November 2023, confirmed the rumors, leading Howard to reassess his involvement in the film. When I asked Quincy, "Is it true that Marvin was gay?" he replied, "Yes," Howard recounted. This revelation led Howard to decide that he couldn't take on the role of Gaye, explaining, "They would have wanted to portray that aspect of his life, and I wouldn't have been able to do that." Bill Maher, visibly curious, probed further, asking if Howard's hesitation was rooted in his unwillingness to kiss another man on screen. Howard bluntly responded, "No, I wouldn't do that, because I don't fake it." He added, "If I kissed a man, I would cut my lips off. I just couldn't do it." Maher, while laughing at Howard's hyperbole, agreed that he too would have a hard time in such a situation, clarifying that it didn't make him homophobic, but rather uncomfortable with a scenario he couldn't personally understand. Howard further explained his position, stating that taking on a role of a gay character would require him to surrender myself to a place I don't understand, implying that he wouldn't be able to give the role the emotional depth and authenticity it deserved. While Gaye did not publicly identify as gay or bisexual during his lifetime, rumors about his sexuality have lingered, particularly after Jones made comments about Gaye's alleged relationships with other men. In a 2018 interview, Jones implied that Gaye had a brief affair with actor Marlon Brando, stating that Brando had an open approach to sexuality, mentioning anything: James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye. Though these accounts are speculative, the discussion surrounding Gaye's private life and his relationships has contributed to ongoing debates about the singer's legacy and the portrayal of LGBTQ+ identities in historical biographical films. For Howard, it was a personal boundary he could not cross, even in the pursuit of a potentially groundbreaking role.